Degen, everybody, and welcome to another episode of your Degen Forest Bitcoin Technical Analysis. I am your host, your boy Degen Ape. Today we're going to be readjusting our chart. Everybody knows, if you have been coming in the last few days, we have been painting out the roadmap as Bitcoin crawls out of this grave. But we're going to be readjusting some things here to make sure that we're doing a proper count, and we're going to be talking about that here in a second. But before we get started, welcome to the space that aims to entertain you, educate you, and motivate you during the next 2 hours. I am just a monkey on the internet, so everything that I say here are just questionable takes. It's not financial advice. I am just looking at the chart and speaking of experience, and I'm just sharing literally what I think and what I do. It doesn't mean anything else and nothing more than that. With that out of the way, I'm gonna be making sure that I get some ads going. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna be changing the music to something better. I need to keep a little bit of royalty free in the beginning, but as you guys know, I'm not looking to monetize the channel, so it's not like I need to have royalty free music all the time. So, usually in the beginning of the stream, it's always needed. You know what I mean? So, but the chart, let's real quick before we move forward. I want to see how the market is waking up. I think it's very important to see how the market it's waking up today, right? And here we got our crypto bubbles, and as well, yesterday we had the Arbitrum airdrop. As everybody knows, if you got some tokens from the airdrop, congratulations. I did get some Arbitrum tokens thanks to transactions that I did during the bull market, right? So I did get a couple Arbitrum tokens. I'm not selling. I haven't sold, and I don't like that music at all. Oh my god, that music went south very fast. It changes the vibe. Okay, let me fix that. Let me fix that real quick, guys. All right, let me get through the music and all that so that we can start talking about the market, because we gotta look at Arbitrum here, and that thing is going bananas, right? So let me get something going on here, and we will take it from there. All right. If you're coming in, welcome to the space. Just grab a cup of coffee, make yourself comfortable. It's Friday, it's here. We're ready to tackle that weekend. So welcome to the space that aims to keep you up to date, that aims to keep you aware of what's going on in the market so that you don't miss out. Because in crypto, baby, if you snooze, you lose. You know how that goes. So let me get through a couple things here, guys, so I can get the ball rolling. Okay, that is out of the way. I have been also grinding GMs all morning long. I've been using our GM assistant, right? Actually, where's our GM assistant today? Let me present to you the meme of the day. Here is the meme of the day, brought to you by the Degen GM assistant. If you want to get your hands on this amazing technology, all you have to do is get on the Degen Forest whitelist. If you are on Kick, the banner is right here at the bottom. If you're on Twitter, the link is in my bio. If you are on Facebook or YouTube, yeah, check on the descriptions. The link should be somewhere. If not, hop over to Twitter. You'll find everything in there. But this technology allows you to get speed without losing connection. What do I mean by that? I can reply to people, right? Very simple, very easily, without having to be on the keyboard. For example, we see that Peyton here, Henderson, say GM. So GM, man, it's an amazing to have you around. So let me reply back real quick. Boom, I just replied to Peyton that fast, that quick, that easily. So, and it allows me, I have already, before even coming live to this stream, I have already sent 99 GMs doing a connection and reaching out to all of you guys, just wishing every single one of you in our amazing Degen Forest community an amazing and a beautiful morning. So that's something we do every single day. So every single day on Twitter, we are wishing good mornings to everybody. That's part of our daily routine. And I don't have an assistant. I don't have a team behind me. Oh, look, Jeremy says GM. So good morning, Jeremy. Every GM is actually coming literally from me, guys. Right? So please understand that. I do have this assistant. If you want to get your hands on this technology, all you have is coded by me on the side. It's not part of the, it's not part of the official roadmap of the project. But after May 21st, our mint date, right? May 21st, after our mint, everybody who mints our NFT will get this little assistant as an added bonus, for lack of better words, right? But enough about that. That was the meme of the day, brought to you by Degen. Forrest, let's start looking at the Bitcoin chart, but before, let's go back a little bit to the crypto bubbles. Actually, I think it's time. Let me change the music. I like my music. Although that music is kind of good. If at any given time you guys feel like the music is fighting with my voice, please let me know, and I will try to adjust the audio levels. I can also, okay, where is my YouTube chat? 1 second, guys. Why I cannot see? Oh, it is somewhere. Oh, I want to join that space. What I want to do is bring the chat over. So, okay. Hello to our people on YouTube. Hello to our people on Facebook, so I can see the chat. There's another chat that I cannot see, which is the Twitter chat. Cannot see the Twitter chat. So, and usually that's where we got the most people coming through during our 2 hours. We had an amazing show today. We show a lot of alpha, a lot of knowledge. Yesterday we were talking about the cycles. I explained the cycle theory, and I gave you, if you guys remember, a simple path, something very simple to remember. Remember, halvenings, right? Go back to the halvenings before we even replot all of this, because I want to do a little recap of what took place yesterday, right? Because to me, it's about keeping it simple. If you understand this, you don't need to learn anything else about anything else in crypto, literally. All you need to know is when to buy and when to sell, right? That's what everybody wants to know. When should I buy? When should I sell? That's the key question in the back of everybody's mind. And I think I am the only person with the guts to tell you exactly when. And why I have the guts to tell you that? Because this is exact formula I follow, number one. I am just a monkey on the internet, so anything that you believe about me, shit, it's on you. But number three, I have been here since 2013, so I have lived through these cycles, through all of them. Every single line that you see here in the chart, every green line is the halvening, right? And I entered when it was about here in 2013. So I have been here, and I have been learning from my mistakes, if for lack of better words, right? But the formula I've been following have allowed me for the last 2 cycles, this cycle and this cycle, to properly buy the bottom and sell the top, and buy the bottom again, and now I'm getting ready to sell the top again. And then you may be wondering, how is that we can do that? How is that we can do that? Eddie Ross says in YouTube, you don't see the possibility of a retrace to 60K then down? There will be several dips along the way to 60K. We are far away from 60K. I think that 60K will come after the halvening. I'm going to speak a little bit about that. But there will be several retraces, and I'm going to make the Elliott wave count here after this chart, my man, so that you can see it. Hola, señor, my man. Glad to have you around. Hi to everybody on YouTube, Facebook, Kick. My people on Kick. Where's my people on Kick? Welcome to the space. Rex, welcome, my man. All right, YouTube, the Twitter chat, I cannot see that. Anyways, let's keep rolling. So every line here is the halvening. So all you need to know is as I was explaining yesterday, is 1 year prior to the halvening and 1 year after the halvening. If you're going to remember anything, remember this. The halvening, figure out where that date is. You can Google all this. All the information is publicly available. The next halvening will be around-ish April next year, right? So around-ish April next year, right? Think about that for a second. Is the halvening. So we know the previous dates, and the reason we cannot give you an exact date is because the halvening is based on a block count, not an actual date. As we get closer to April, we can predict that date with a higher grade of certainty. But for now, all you need to know is that the strategy is very simple. You look at where the halvening is, and then you count 12 to 13 months back, and then you look at where the halvening is, and you count 12 to 13 months forward. So 12 to 13 months prior to the halvening, you should be buying. So that means that around here is when I bought. On the previous cycle, I was right here buying on 2019, right? I didn't sell the top on this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did ride all this way, and I took profits, but I sold pretty much on the way down when we were kind of over here, right? Is when I actually started selling. I didn't sell into the pressure of the bull. That was a mistake that I learned, and then I did it here. So, 1 year prior I bought, and then I counted halvening, and then what was I doing in November 2021? I was selling. What? 12 months. Just count forward. We were already around here. In November, we were here. No, actually, I started selling here. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Right there. This is when I started selling. I started because I sell for 2 months. October, I started selling. So October, November, I sold. That's what I was doing. I was selling all this move here. And I took profits. People were calling for 100K. I was just selling based on numbers. Then what did I do? Halvening is around here. I count around a year back. Every line is a year. And I was buying here. So I bought in October again because I saw the receipt. It was a cannot ignore it. Every company went down, from Luna to FTX to Celsius to BlockFi. Everything went down. We saw it happen. Then we had midterm elections in the United States, and things were going like bananas across the board, not just on crypto. So the signal was there. We were under the 200 weekly moving average, right? So, oh my God, that pretty much never happened before. So as soon as you go under this line, it's safe to buy. That's kind of a given. But I bought in October, November. That's when I bought, and I got the receipts for this. But I will wait for the bull. I'll come with all of this. It's gonna be beautiful. But the reality is that the signal to buy is printing right now as we speak. You look at this candle. This is the monthly candle, and we're breaking above that 200 moving average again, which is bringing us back into bull zone territory. A lot of people don't like to buy here because they always thinking, oh, there will be another leg down. Everybody was calling 10 and 12,000. So the greed gets in the way of their buying. That's the problem. Because, there's the bear is always telling you there's going to be another leg down. We can buy it at 12. We can buy it at 11. I don't follow that theory. I'm like, count. Oh, it's already, 13, 14 months prior to the halvening. It's time to start buying. It's that simple. That's what I did. But now that we print this candle, and if we go into the real quick, into the weekly, this is the most important candle of this move right now. We are printing the most important candle of this move right here, guys. This is the make it or break it candle. Please understand this. This candle, which is last week's candle, is the candle that takes us above. It's the candle that breaks through. But if you look at this chart, Anybody will tell you that understands technical analysis, nothing has yet happened. Yes, we're above. This time for excitement. I am personally very excited. But in reality, the confirmation is this candle. If we manage to close the full body of the candle, the body of the candle closes above this line, this 200 moving average. It's Friday, this candle, we still got 2 days to go until Sunday. We're gonna keep an eye on it. But if we manage to print that candle above the 200 moving average, it's off. It's off to the races. This is your buying signal. We may go, we can come and retest it. There's no problem with coming and retesting the line. Actually, in my opinion, it's better if we have a little pullback and retest, because now we will have a bounce off the line, and that will give us even more momentum. But nonetheless, if we what everybody's looking, everybody right now, every well, every institution, every bear, laddie, everybody is right now at the edge of the seat, just looking at this. Just looking at this. It's like, oh my God, what is that candle going to do? So that's what everybody's looking, and we have to wait until Sunday for this to play out. So far, or up until now, it's the 24th already, things are looking good. That's all I can tell you, right? Things are looking good. All right? Now, with this out of the way, now you got the simple strategy. 1 year prior, 1 year forward. We're waiting for this candle. Let's get back to the 4-hour chart and go back here. Let me something is happening here. Something is happening. I am in the wrong chart. That's what's happening. All right. So we're gonna be talking about that here in a minute. Welcome to everybody on YouTube, Facebook, Kick, and Twitter. Pay attention, because here we're gonna bring you the alpha. Here we're gonna bring you the knowledge. Here we're gonna bring you the questionable takes. And I got no filter, guys. Welcome to your Degen Forest Bitcoin technical analysis. Now we're gonna get, we're gonna zoom in a little bit into the chart, and we're gonna analyze the current move. So we were looking at the chart. 4 years to 4 year to 4 year. Now we're gonna look at the chart zoom in. But before we do that, I want to go back to the bubbles and talk a little bit about what's happening here. So, did you get that airdrop? Did you get that juicy airdrop? I did. I know I did, baby. And it was beautiful. Arbitrum, it's an amazing scaling solution for Ethereum. And we are excited. We in the wallet, our Degen Forest wallet, remember? We have our Degen Forest wallet that we're working on. Actually, where's the wallet? We support Arbitrum, right? We are already integrated with Arbitrum, right? See, let me lie. Don't let me lie. Let me lie. Where is it? Oh, where is it? Right here. Oh, make sure that I am in the right view. So here's the wallet. That's the wallet right there. That's the Degen wallet. You're gonna be able to get this wallet after May 21st. The beta comes out. The only truly scalable wallet in the market. I can handle 1 billion people on this wallet, no problem. No other wallet can make that claim. All right? Please understand that. So on this wallet, we got some networks that we support. I'm gonna scroll down here because we support Polygon, Optimistic, Cardano, Palm, Aurora, Chronos, Gatling, Gnosis, Avalanche. But we also have Arbitrum One. We also have Binance. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus on that thing. And I get it to focus. We support it. Oh, almost there, almost. Yeah, but you get it. You see the logo. Support Arbitrum One. And this is absolutely, if I am honest, a great piece of technology. Now, of course, yesterday, everybody got the airdrop, and we all know what happens after an airdrop, right? After an airdrop, it's just gonna happen, But actually, we're kind of holding above the $1 level. We came down from 531, so of course, that's quite a hit. But it's normal. It's normal, We have everybody who have been already supporting the technology and the network got an airdrop. So many of them sold. I didn't sell because I am a Degen. I didn't sell because I understand the times. I didn't sell because why will I sell at the bottom of the bear? Remember what is my strategy? I sell the tops. That's your boy Degen. That's what a Degen attempts to do. I'm not saying I'm perfect at it. I'm not saying I'm gonna actually hit it, but that's what I'm attempting to do. So to me, selling a token that I got for free at the bottom of the bear makes absolutely zero sense. Now, if you got it and you sold because you needed some money, because you wanted to take your wife out to a nice steak dinner, kudos to you, my man. You did the right move. You have to take profits when you think it's appropriate to take profits because you know your wallet. And don't let nobody tell you, you shouldn't have sold. Yeah, you sell when you feel like you're selling. And that's it. Don't let nobody tell you you shouldn't sell. That's the first thing you should learn about crypto. When somebody tells you, don't sell it, why? If you want to sell it, sell it. Now, I can say that we're at the bottom of the bear that if I was you, I wouldn't be selling. I am not selling. You do you, baby. You know what I mean? Now, so Hex was pumping yesterday, but I think it's because Richard, like I always say, Richard is always putting a stunt. That guy, love him or hate him, that guy is always putting a stunt. So that's why you see that bubble always going crazy. I wonder what's going on over there on mass. But overall, the market is kind of neutral. You got a couple coins pumping, and then you got an overall retrace of the rest, right? Because, you see Ethereum is pumping, ApeCoin is pumping, Neo? This is such... Neo is still alive. Ethereum Classic is pumping. It's interesting to see some of these old chains pumping. Nixo, Nixo is, they're doing great stuff. Silica is still trying... Silica is dumping. So it's interesting to see Bitcoin obviously is pumping a little bit, right? Just 1%, but as the OG, we're all bullish on Bitcoin. All eyes on Bitcoin. We're about to short that. But it's interesting to see how there's some coins, but it's interesting to see that some of them are like old coins, nothing new. You don't see anything fresh. You don't see anything that came out. Well, ApeCoin came out in the last bull, but everything else that is pumping is usually already kind of established projects, for lack of better words. So very interesting to watch. Now, let's look at Bitcoin and let's readjust our count based on what Bitcoin is doing. Now, since this is episode 6 of our Bitcoin technical analysis, this is March 24. And since we started 6 episodes ago, right? I've been measuring this move, the current move, the move that started on Friday the 10th. And if you guys remember, Silicon Valley was going down. All kinds of things were happening in the traditional markets that kind of triggered this current move that we're on. And I've been measuring this current move with 2 simple indicators, your Fibonacci trend extension, to get us an idea of where the next levels are into the upside, but also our Elliott wave impulsive move counts to give us a roadmap of what is the direction that Bitcoin is doing and what is likely to do next. I am not a day trader. I am not here to analyze every single move. I am not here to be in the 15-minute chart. I am not here to be looking at RSI, Bollinger Bands, and all these kinds of fancy indicators, because I already bought the bottom. So I am just here with my coffee and my popcorn, and I'm just gonna sit back and watch the move. And I want to analyze it. I'm going to enjoy the move all the way to the top. I'm not here to try to scalp. I'm not here to try to swing trade my way to the top and risk it, because that's when people try to do that. They already bought the bottom, but I think we're gonna have a retracement because we're printing 3 and we should retrace to 4, so I'm gonna sell here, I'm gonna rebuy here. And then I have seen this happen so many times that they sell here and then Bitcoin goes like crazy all the way here, and then this tree becomes, we have to readjust the count, and now you're chasing a green candle. Now you are out the market, you're priced out, and you're buying at a loss, just chasing a green candle, trying to re-enter. That's something you never want to do. So to me, since I am not a day trader, I am just here to follow the map, to enjoy the move all the way to the top. Why? Because following a simple strategy, following a simple formula that is based on the Bitcoin halving cycles, I already bought the bottom. With that out of the way, we have been analyzing this move, and this is the move. This is actually wave 3 on the bigger count. Somebody told me yesterday after the stream that I should he actually pointed out that I should be doing the count all the way from the bottom, and I explained it that I've been just analyzing this current move, but yes, I should be doing that, and we're about to do that here live in the show. So this is the current line this is the current move. This is wave 3 on the on the bigger count, but wave 1, 2, 3. We're looking to place a 3 somewhere, because now it's going to be somewhere around here, right? So we cannot go up. This candle already printed. So this is kind of how this move is looking in the 4-hour chart, right? And this is my current roadmap to 35K, because in my opinion, this impulsive wave, which is wave 3 in the bigger count, is the wave that will take us to 35K. And it will place us in that range. And then we're going to decide if we're going to start going in all kinds of possible Elliott wave counts, A, B, C, or A, B, C, D, E, or all kinds of counts that can take us sideways, in a sideways but also upwards movement, like little sideways up and upwards until we hit the halvening, because we got to hit that halvening. And that halvening is still a year away, a year and a half. No, a year and a month away, let's say 13 months. Let's say 12 months and 15 days, maybe. So with that in mind, we know that this has to play a little bit into the sideways. Usually in this level of the cycle, Bitcoin is a little bit boring. But I gotta be honest, this cycle has been anything but boring. I have enjoyed the bull, the bear, and we're starting the bull, and I'm just excited. I'm just excited to see what's going on. So really, this cycle have been anything but boring, all right? And we're now starting the bull cycle again. Last week we were in the bear cycle. This week is a new dawn, baby. It's a new day. We are in a bull cycle, and there are several factors in the chart. The chart is telling us that. Don't take it from me, take it from the chart, all right? So this is the move we're looking at, but I want to count the the move in a day-to-day, because that's in reality we cannot be looking at the bull cycle in the 4-hour chart. We'll be coming to the 4-hour chart often to validate moves as we go. I'll be here every day shorting this, baby. I'm not going anywhere, all right? So every day we're gonna be replotting and looking, and I'm gonna be adjusting. But the reality is that I cannot be doing that in the 4-hour chart. We gotta leave this bull market. If you're not a day trader, if you're just in the market, you should be in the market. If you haven't positioned yourself, you gotta do that now. You cannot wait until the halvening comes. If you're waiting for the halvening, you will be arriving 1 year late to the bull market. The bull market lasts 2 years, and that's 1 year prior to the halvening, 1 year after the halvening. 2 years. If you wait to position yourself in the halvening because you are waiting for confirmation, you will be arriving late to the bull market. That's a fact. Right? Understand that. Now, you are right now in the perfect time. So you don't have to be a day trader, but you want to be in the market at least, unless you want to be a spectator, but then you're going to feel very bad when you see us go all the way to the moon. We're dancing up there and you're not. You don't have to be a day trader, but you need to know when to position yourself. I position myself here in November, December. November, December is when I bought. This is when I bought, right here. I position myself around here. It was buying. Now, this is the correct count. This is the correct way that we should be looking at this at if we want to measure this from the bottom. And honestly, when you do this count, it's quite a beautiful count. Of course, we have our horizontal levels. I'm always looking for horizontal levels of support and resistance, and we're forming some very interesting levels along the way, so I'm always marking them and pointing them out so that we can keep an eye. Here we have that. The reason we lost this level is because of this. We have a cross in this horizontal and also the 200 moving average. But this is the daily chart. And what I like about the daily chart is that it allows us to look at things on a day-to-day basis. You don't have to be in the 15-minute chart, guys. If you're not day trading, this is the chart that you should be referencing the most. Therefore, it's appropriate for me to do the count from here. So before we do this count, the first thing that we need to do is draw. And like I told you guys, I only use 2 indicators. In this case, I'm using 3 because I'm keeping an eye on the 200 moving average, because I want to see if we're going to come down to retest it before moving up again. We can very well do a 1-2 here, pam, and go to town. Yeah, that could very well be. So we just need to keep an eye on it. But what we don't want to do, what we do not want to do, is come below this red line for any reason. For any reason, we don't want to go back down there, okay? So let's do the count. So the first thing I need to do is I'm gonna use just 2 simple indicators, which is the Fibonacci trend extension. And the reason why I like the Fibonacci trend extension is because it allows me to have 3 points of calculation, not just 2. So I'm gonna go from the bottom of the 1 of 0, 1 to the top, and then to the bottom of the 2. Right there. This is our Fibonacci trend extension, and it allows us to see the movement and analyze the movement of Bitcoin in an upwards trend. If you look at the Fibonacci retracement tool, you look at in a downwards trend. And the Fibonacci retracement only has 2 points of control, right? It measures top to bottom or bottom to top. What some people do is that they reverse it. When Bitcoin is going down, they measure one way. when the Bitcoin is going up, they measure the other way to kind of get an idea of where Bitcoin is going upwards. But the problem is that it has only the same 2 points of calculation. It's just measuring from bottom to top or from top to bottom. I like to measure from bottom to top to bottom. And that's why I love the Fibonacci trend extension tool. And in my opinion, is the best tool that works in combination with Elliott wave impulse theory, which is the type of technical analysis that I like the most. I like to use a combination of Elliott wave, Fibonacci trend extensions. And here we have our Fibonacci trend extension. And we can see right away by looking at it that we were stopped here. We came back down. And now, literally, we tried to fight at the 50, but it just went right through. We came back, retested. Bam, we were stopped at the 78. Came a little bit back down, found support in the top of this week. And then right through, we broke it, came back down. Now we're retesting the 78 perfectly. You can see that's a perfect algo stop right there. There's a perfect bounce on both bulls. You know, it tried to go, you know, the bears tried to put it, but the bulls took it right above the line and then closed above the line. And then you can see the bulls taking over right here. And now we're just coming back down, and we were stopped at this level because we did form some solid support as we are breaking through here. All right. So this is where we at. So how does the Elliott wave count then looks if you measure this on the daily chart from the bottom? Oh, guys, this is quite a beautiful count that I am honestly excited. So go from the bottom. So this is 0. The top, it's 1. The bottom is 2. And then we're looking to print 3. And if you were looking at my 4-hour chart, I am saying that 3 is gonna end at the 35K level. That move in a 5-wave move. So I'm measuring, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that should form wave 3. And wave 3 should be longer than wave 0. That wave 1, I mean. So then we can come back, bounce. We can be anywhere in this. This is the golden pocket right here between the 786 and the 618 right here. So, but let's say that we bounce because we have a solid support. You see these 2 lines right here. So I'm going to put it in the middle of these 2 lines. And then where are we going to go up? Well, what do we got up here? 261. And that places Bitcoin at the end of the bull market. Yeah, but we gotta move way further than that. This is gonna take way more time. Don't think about this in terms of time. Don't look at the end of 5 and don't think, oh, you said that by August 2023. No, it should be 2025 all the way up there, if I am honest. But I'm just drawing this in a way that I can fit it on the chart. And that looks okay. This is not, don't account time here. We're just measuring the move. How should that move look like, right? This is our count right here. We should go to 35 and then we should go this move right here. This wave 4 can take as long as they want. You know what I mean? Nothing says that it cannot go like that, or like that, like that, all the way. You know what I mean? Nothing says that this can also not go like this, and we end up printing this tree all the way up here. Because right now we could find a retracement, and we may come back down to retest this 61. We may come back down to retest this 200 moving average zone. We may come back down to test that very easily, and that actually that will be beautiful, because then that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that will complete wave 3. That will be a count of 1, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that will complete wave 3, right? But how long does that take? Oh, that song, I should not have that song. How many times I have to hide that? No, it's not that song. It's not that one. It's the actual, the original one. All right. So with that move, we can see that, it's not in terms of times. We're just trying to measure where it's going to take us. Will Bitcoin get all the way? No, it doesn't necessarily. That's $500,000 Bitcoin. Pretty much that's 451. We're going to be looking along the way, because we can have things that play like these in a very long time frames, which allows us to stay true to the rules, but then we can do a very short 5 like that. Can do a very short 5 like that. That's also that's actually the 161. Yeah, so that's actually a very good target. So I gotta recheck the Elliott wave rules. I don't remember off top of my head, and I am not an Elliotician. I'm just a monkey in the internet, guys. But off top of my head, I cannot remember any Elliott wave rules that indicates that the length of wave 5 have to be bigger than wave 1. Wave 3 have to be bigger, and wave 5 is usually shorter than wave 2, but not bigger than wave 1 either. So there's no rule. As long as I don't go below that, I gotta be above wave 3, and we can have that. That will be 353. We can even have. Yeah, that will be tough. That'll be tough. We cannot go something like that. And 320. Is that 336 for the next bull cycle? I don't know, man. I'm just speculating, guys. I'm just speculating. Now it's fun to speculate when the play have not yet played out, right? We will be able to readjust every single count along the way, and that is why I love Elliott waves, because it allows me to speculate of what the direction or in how will that move will likely play, and it allows me to sit back, take my coffee, my popcorn, and enjoy the show without having to worry. I'm already in the market from the bottom, but it allows me to speculate. It allows me to, okay, what happens if we do this? What happens if we do that? That's such a beautiful move. And this is, wave 3 ends on 35K, and after the halvening, the next leg up, which should be wave 5 of this move, take us to $500,000. I don't know. Looking at this in log scale too. Let me. Yeah, okay. Let me take it off log. That will be a beautiful. Yeah. Can do something like that too. It will be 400,000 right there. I mean, my bad. I am counting this. Sorry, guys. That's 45,000 in the move. Why am I thinking 400,000? That's not the full bull cycle. I'm just measuring leg 1 of wave 1 of what the bull cycle will be. Sorry, I went in a crazy train of thought right there. So you will have to scratch around 5 to 10 minutes of everything that I just said, because that's not. Thank you. That's not 452,000. That's 45,000. That's 45,000. That's way more realistic. For some reason, I misread that like 10 minutes ago, and for some reason my brain flipped. It switched into this is the full bull cycle move right here, where you're doing the higher count. No, you're in the daily. You're not in the weekly. You're not in the monthly. You're in the daily. This is wave 1 of the higher count. And yeah, look at that. When I see this here, I was like, but wait a minute. Why do I have history up here? That means I'm not at 450. I'm in 45,000. And yes, because all this time in the back of my mind, I'm like, How will I go from 35K to 400 in just one wave? That makes no sense. I understand that this is, yeah, I was in log scale. And now it allows me to measure this. Oh, my freaking log scale. Log scale is good because when you look at this chart, the cycles chart, you can see it way more beautifully. But yeah, I want to do my counts here. All right, now we're off log scale. And this is a move that makes sense. This is the count that I was telling you guys that is a beautiful count. Why? Because it should finish wave 3 in around 35,000, and that's kind of the target we are guesstimating right now. And thanks to the fact that we're not in log scale, that is a beautiful longer wave 3 that is bigger than wave 1. And then actually wave 5 doesn't have to go all the way over there. Wave 5 can easily be stopped by some of this horizontal. Let's look at this. This is a lot of pressure here. See that? It is horizontal, so we can easily draw a target from here. So let's do that. Let me draw a target from, yeah, that will be a perfect place. And that's 39. That's 40,000 right there. That's a 40,000 target. I like my psychological targets too. That's 40,000. So in this move, the move that allows us to crawl out of the wave, it should take us all the way to 40,000, but not immediately. Can take all the way, all this year to play out. We got a full year ahead of us still, guys. The current move, which is wave 3. We're printing wave 3 now. So that's the move we're watching in the 4-hour chart, okay? So this move will take us to 35-ish. And then back down to retest the golden pocket, which the golden pocket is right here. And as long as we don't go below the 1, we don't break any rule. And that will allow us to print wave 5, hopefully by the end of the year, beginning of the next, getting close to that halvening. Then by April, when the halvening hits, we're gonna be printing wave 3 maybe. We may have a retracement, maybe that will be wave 3. That'll be beautiful. Then by the dip in the bull, wave 5. We're gonna have fun. We are going to have fun, guys. It's that simple. We're going to have fun. This bull market will be simply amazing. There's no other way to put it. There's no other way to put it. The chart is telling us that. So we're very happy. We're very happy about that. We're very happy about that. Remember that. What was it? Que gallo, as they will say in Puerto Rico. I need some more coffee, so let me get some coffee, guys. Come right back. All right, remember that at the top of the hour, actually 10 minutes prior the top of the hour, I'm going to be ending this live space, but we're going to be coming live again at the top of the hour. That will be 8 a.m. Central Standard Time for me. That will be 9 a.m. Eastern Standard for everybody who is on the East Coast. And we're going to be delivering our Web3 morning motivation message. Today we have a very special message prepared for all of you guys. We're going to be delivering something very powerful and inspiring. So I hope that you guys actually join us for that as well. And enjoy the message. And I hope that these messages help you stay motivated and help you remain excited and inspired during this bull cycle. Also remember that, whitelist for the Degen Forest Mint is open. If you're in Kick, the banner is right here. If you're in Twitter, check the link in my bio. If you are on YouTube, link is in the description. If you're on Facebook, only the people on Facebook may have to hop over into Twitter real quick and apply for our Degen Forest NFT whitelist. We're going to be announcing the first batch of approvals. We already announced like 2 batches, small batches, 8 people each, but we're going to be announcing like a much bigger batch, I think like 50 or 100. I don't know if we're going to be doing that today or throughout the weekend, but we're going to be announcing the first batch of whitelist winners. If you want to be in that batch, or if you want to have a chance to be in that batch, make sure you hop over and get on the whitelist. They get on the whitelist. So right now we're gonna be shifting gears a little bit, guys, because we have already done our full Bitcoin technical analysis. We have already watched the roadmap. We have already spoken about the cycles. We have already looked at the crypto bubbles and looked at how everything is looking. So now what I like to do for the next 30 or so minutes, or maybe 40 minutes, I'm going to be shouting out people. I'm going to be connecting with all of you guys, our beautiful community in Twitter. I'm going to be wishing you, every single one of you, a good morning. As I do that, I'm also going to be tuning into the Chill Pill space. That is one, if not the best, morning space on Twitter, where the conversation there is always engaging, fun, exciting. The topics are always controversial, and I am always doing my own personal takes about the topics being discussed there. So I'm gonna pull up my phone real quick. I'm gonna go to Twitter and I'm gonna try to find that space so that we can get the ball rolling, right? So that's my phone right there. Let me move it around so you guys can see it better. I think that will be enough. And let me go find our good old buddy Chill. Yeah, it's live. Come on. No, that's not what I wanted, Twitter. That's not what I wanted. I wanted him. I didn't want any hashtag. Let me cut the music. Make sure I cut the music so that we can listen to the phone.
Hardware wallet.
That is the right thing to do. Never keep, like, I keep small change on Binance just for kind of, small change stuff. But
everybody should be listening
everything else I kind
well
of move
to the
away from it as well.
space.
Even my Revolut as well now. I used to keep money
GMs,
on my Revolut, but now I just keep, like, again,
listening to
enough
that,
for
and when I think
a night out.
I should
and
add some value, or
that's about
when
it.
I
If I
think
need
I
to top
could
it up,
add
it's quite easy
some
to
value,
some
I will
money
just
to-
lower the volume like that. Add the value if there is any value, and then.
Yeah, I don't understand. Okay,
Sir,
so
do
me
you see a
personally, man, I
possibility
keep
that
all
we
my stuff
retrace
on-
and then
on
go
a-
down
on a
further for
ledger.
BTC? No, Eddie. There is no possibility. We will not, all eyes on the weekly candle. If this candle closes above the 200 moving average, you will not see Bitcoin come. We already hit the bottom. If you're looking, everybody has this ephemeral hope. Oh, everybody's hoping that we have another leg down because I didn't buy the bottom. I saw Bitcoin at $18,000 for months, but I was so greedy that I wanted to buy Bitcoin at 14 and 13 and 12 because because my favorite influencer was telling me that Bitcoin was going to go down to 12. So I was expecting to at least buy it at 14, Degen, and that has not yet happened. I'm sorry to break your bubble, but we're not going to have a retrace back down to 8,000. Now, Eddie, you said that after 60K, yeah, once we hit 60K, there will be several retraces along the way, of course. There will be several retraces along the way. No questions about that. But at the end of the day, we don't know where that retrace will take us. If you wait until you hit 60K to them have a retrace, to then get in the market, you're wrong. Why would you want to buy after you hit 60K again and come back down? If you can buy when we're at 28K and we're actually getting off the 200 moving average. We want to get off. We already getting off. Like I was explaining earlier, this is the key here. You don't have to worry about anything else. Let me go back to the weekly chart because it's where we can appreciate what's truly going on. This is the key. This candle right here. This is the bottom. This is the key. This is where everybody should be buying. 60K is all the way up here. So are we going to have a retrace after we hit 60K? Of course. Of course, because look at this strong resistance. We have the all-time high sitting at 69K. So I'm pretty sure that when we hit this zone right here, let me draw a ray. So we got to watch it even from now. Right there. If you ask me, this is the zone. Right here. Right here. Eddie, right there. So we're going to find resistance not at 60K, at 58K, if you ask me. I'm just eyeballing here. And it will have to zoom in better to draw that line. But 58K, 60K, yeah, we're going to have a retracement there. We're going to have a dip. But that's going to be already after the halvening, my man. That's going to be already, I don't see a scenario in which we hit 60K prior to the halvening. Look at the halvening right here. So we're going to go like this, sideways, in a slow ascending, sideways movement that will take us to the halvening. And after the halvening, then you get the impulse move that, yes, will take us maybe to 60K before having that first dip and then going up and breaking that all-time high. Oh, no, yeah, we will have a new all-time high. We will have a new cycle. Mark my words. Take it to the bank. Have you seen any other scenario? Show me a chart. This is, and that's why we need to look at the log chart. So this is the Eddie, Bitcoin and crypto. And I explained this very well. I did a very full analogy about this in yesterday's stream. Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as a basket. Think about you have a box and you have Bitcoin inside and you have Ethereum and Litecoin and all these little exotic coins, right? You got Degen Forest, you got Grass, you got Moola, you got all the tokens, right? Cryptocurrency as an asset class is the only asset class that is mathematically coded to go up. People need to understand this. So yes, we will hit a new all-time high, but that has to happen after the halvening. There is no scenario in which we hit a new all-time high prior to that. It will happen after the halvening. I don't know when, but it will be after. And we will have a new all-time high. I don't care about Fibonacci levels at that point because Fibonacci tools were built for normal, as when Fibonacci, the theory behind everything, which plays perfectly on crypto. That's why I love Fibonacci. But at the end of the day, you need to think that these tools were not created for the cryptocurrency market. These tools were created for all the markets, right? And for the first time in history, we have an asset class that is mathematically coded to go up. So we will break through. I cannot explain it to you in words. I have just lived through it. I have been here since 2013. So I have been here enough times, 3 to be exact. I have crossed this line 3 times in the past already to understand that although that is inexplicable, because honestly, there is some inexplicable shit that comes tied to the fact that this is mathematically coded to go up, because sometimes it kind of blows my mind, but the volume comes in. When we are at those critical levels, like, the 0.702 fib, and we need to break through, and any other asset class, any other, call it gold, call it silver, they will actually come down, they will retrace. In a normal scenario, maybe those asset class do not hit the new all-time high. Bitcoin will, because it's mathematically coded to go up. When the emission rate of Bitcoin halves, it forces a reshift in the mining, and the miners are the ones who secure the network. And that changes the whole dynamic. Every cycle this happens. There's a reshifting, and the little guy blows out, and then the people who have optimized systems are the ones who start reaping those rewards better. And then there is a repricing, because the miners will not sell their coin that is at a loss, because they gotta pay for the electricity, right? So that fact is what moves us. Now, this theory will end. This theory will stop being true after we go through a super cycle. Once we get mass adoption, right now, we don't even have 250,000 people in Web3 every single day. And I mean daily active users. We may have millions and millions of unique users, but I'm talking how many daily unique active users using Web3 in any shape or form every day. Maybe 250,000, maybe 1 million. But that's it. We need 500 million people in here. When we get 500 million, when we get 500 million every single day here, then I will tell you, the cycle doesn't matter, because the effect of the cycle and the emission rates is a drop in the bucket. The miners are making far more money from the transaction fees, and they are no longer caring so much about the emissions. Until that dynamic changes, you can look at this chart, and 1 year before the halvening you buy, 1 year after the halvening you sell, and you will be fine. You will be fine. If we go through a super cycle that brings critical mass in, then I will tell you, no, don't sell yet, because that theory will no longer apply. I hope I'm making sense. Thank you, Eddie. Okay, I see it. Thank you, my man. I hope that I was able to explain that a little bit more in deep. Now, with that said, let's go back to our where were we?
Crypto wallet.
Here, right?
Yo, this was such an onboarding
Chill
thing
pill
to me, because you think that people talk about security in Web3 space like they're all paranoid, and come on, we don't need to be reminded to check links all the time. But then you get rugged for the first time, or you have the exchange where you keep your money fail, and then you're like, yes, I'm gonna know everything about it. I'm gonna buy a ledger. I'm gonna learn Solidity. I'm gonna go on Twitter and read every thread about how to keep my money safe. And we keep talking about onboarding people to Web3, but maybe you just have to rug them, and they're like, yes,
no.
I'm getting into this.
No,
that was my situation.
That is such a bad take. Oh, no, you don't want to. What? That will push them away, because that will be, imagine this, their first experience in crypto is a rug. Now they hate NFTs. Now they hate crypto. No. That's why what we're trying to do is to guarantee a positive first-time experience.
Speaking
Got a
of
question
rugs.
here from Annie's Hot. Hey, what's cooking, Rex?
Yeah.
Thanks for the raid, my
This
man.
makes me
Appreciate it.
very
That was
excited
freaking
because I see
amazing.
a fellow owl on the stage. This doesn't happen too often.
And
I do
see
see
how
some
much
owls
BTC
in
do
the
you owe
audience
that for me
also.
to know and
Just
for you
give
to
them a
find
shout
out. Just know
I
that
see Space
I
Force. I
have
see
been since
Carlitos, who's just an
2013 and I've been
incredible
making
guy
money
who
moves
offers a lot
since
of
then.
alpha daily on his Twitter timeline. So be sure to give him a follow. Junior is also a fellow owl holder. So, it makes me excited to see the owl family grow.
Yeah.
I actually
Perfectly
like
right,
watch
Eddie.
kids out.
Eddie in YouTube is saying, seems like looking at your weekly chart, BTC was above the main trend, then fell below, and then retested from underneath. Yeah, we retested from underneath, and then now that's why printing that candle above and regaining the trend is so important. Because we want to, but when you do the Elliott wave count, it's perfect because we were printing wave 2, which is a perfectly normal and a very technical move.
More visibility. It gives you more
But
visibility.
I concur
on
with you, my man.
spaces.
Thank
Your
you for the
tweets
input.
do tend to show up a lot more. So
Good
I don't know,
morning,
man.
Moa.
Whatever. I just have it. A lot of
Good
people,
morning,
we just have
William.
it. But the only reason why I got it, honestly, from the very beginning, just so I could have my PFP in the hexagon, and because it lets you edit the tweet.
I see.
So that was my purpose, was to edit my
morning,
tweets, because I always, fat finger every single. I don't think I've ever put out a tweet correctly the very first time.
100%. I would totally agree with Junior there. It might be an age thing as well, but I'm forever sending a tweet and going, "Oh no!"
Good
and then
morning.
trying to find it so that I can
Abolish
undo or edit it quickly and stuff like that. And I think for new accounts, I think it might help as well. I've thrown you a follow, by the way. So these are the type of people we should be following as well. That we know that they're humans. And or birds, as the case may be, and that have actually come up and spoken. So instant follow, in my opinion, and that's how we help people with smaller accounts grow into the space and want to actually stay in the space as well, which is very important.
All right, thank you very much, everyone, and I'll keep listening and learning from you guys. Have a nice weekend, and don't drink too much. And hoot to the moon. Bye bye.
Much slower watch, kids. It's super. You made my day by showing up on here, and great example of the follower count doesn't matter. You just have to find the right places to be, and you're gonna find your Twitter family.
Dom, do you mind explaining hoot to the moon?
Sources out of the computer, so now
I don't know. That was kind of improvised,
I quite enjoyed that. I thought, I like that.
We had the hoot, on PGPP, but then Moonbirds came in and they decided they're the first owls in the space, so they kind of stole it from us.
No, see, that's where you have to instill dominance. That's how we did it in Ugly Ducks, because no one quacked. So we quack all the time. So when we start meetings, we, instead of saying morning, we're like, wah, wah. And we do it, everyone does it. Like even the founder, everyone, when we're talking, in our spaces, we always quack as well and stuff. And now the other ducks get embarrassed when they come in, and but they also need a professional quacker like myself, right? That can actually do it.
Yeah, and nobody, literally unmatched, man.
Yeah, literally, no one can quack better. So that's how you. So if you get someone that can. Hoot the best and stuff, and instill dominance, and then sort of like invite moonbirds, and then actually show your dominance over them as well. That really has a massive impact as well.
Hey Dom,
thank you for that GM, man. I just follow you.
We could easily
Country road, take me home to a place
We're doing this right now.
Singing again. If you're new here, they sing every morning.
Mountain
Mountain Mama,
take
me home,
country road.
take me home.
Bravo. Thank you, Tracto. Thank you.
That was the best one yet, was it? Maybe?
Yeah, probably the best one of today.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Best one today. Yeah.
The best one was when Wob was on the space. Like,
Oh,
was,
yes,
it was
I
Wednesday.
remember that.
That was like super good.
Yes, that was fantastic.
All right.
Watch kids probably going.
I gotta jump off. I'll see y'all. Have a great day.
Much love, Tractor. Thanks for hopping in. Have an amazing Friday, and hopefully your tomatoes are doing well.
Oh, heck yeah. I'll post an update later. See y'all.
All right.
All right, we'll be waiting. Guys,
Finally got
this
back
is
to
a safe
the
space if you want to, doesn't matter the follower count or if you like to
Shane
speak in public
Witcher,
or no, if you just want to improve and,
followed you.
find some people to connect with, be sure to request and join the space. The stage will be more than happy to bring you up. And also check the pinned tweet.
Good
Drop a
morning,
DNA
NJ.
emoji in the comments to get our creators participation bonus airdrop to your wallet.
Remember, if you want to get your
And
hands on this
or if
amazing
you're
GM
just too
assistant,
shy,
just
or you're
sign
in
up
work and
for,
hiding
or apply for
behind
our Degen
some
Forest NFT
tables and
whitelist.
stuff before your boss sees. You can
And
drop a
after
comment,
mint
and
on
we
May
try to stay
21st,
up to date, and
you're
we'll
gonna be
try
able to get your
to
hands on it.
engage with you. And you can share your opinions on whatever we're talking about. Much love to everyone. Let's go to the hands, and the hands say that Trunik is next. Trunik, I'm gonna play the crickets on you.
I can do it.
Okay. You asked for it.
That's not a cricket. That is a freaking frog.
Who we got next, man?
That's
Listen,
crickets.
here's
That's a
how it
frog,
is, Dom.
right?
This is how it is for me. Check
What's
this
your
out.
Twitter?
So
sir?
when
That
I'm
would be
driving,
Cedo
right?
X.
Okay, so you know the
Degen
turns, the
Ape.
blinkers, right? The
Cedo
blinkers.
X.
It's just a
Degen
warning,
Ape.
right? It's not
Oh,
asking
and Twitter
for
is where we
permission.
go to town,
So
my
I'm
man.
not-
The amount
It's
of
a
content we
recommendation,
publish
Yeah.
to
right?
Twitter
Right. The
is
speed limit
insane.
sign is also
Every
Right,
single
well, no,
day.
but the blinkers,
We are
when I
grinding
click
on
my blinker
Twitter.
to get in
Yeah,
the
that's
lane,
for sure.
you're
Cedo
only
X,
getting 2 blinks from
Degen
me. Like,
Ape.
I'm not requesting
Check the
access
video
to
on the
get
pin
over.
post
I'm
if
letting
you want to
know
learn a
I'm
little bit
getting
more
over.
about me.
So 2 blinks and I'm done. I'm over. So
Thank you for your
it's the
support,
same
Eddie.
thing with the
Really
speakers.
appreciate
We
you coming by.
we
my man.
can't give 15 seconds. We got a lot of hands up, man. So
Wagger.
Hey, you there? Hey, okay, next.
GM, the social
I
trauma.
mean, I just wanted to play the crickets,
has-
Okay, if you just want to play the crickets,
Social
just play the
trauma?
crickets. Then that's cool.
Yeah, I play the crickets on him, Let's go to Sammy. Then it's going to be I Love New York.
Yeah, hello. I just
Yes, sir.
put links to the comments of Ledger's NFTs that are like you buy the NFT and
Good
you
morning, Alford.
redeem it and you get the hardware wallet. And I think
Good
they are
morning,
cheaper
Simadeon
to buy
or
that
Simadeon.
NFT than to buy go to the website and buy it from there. I put there
Good morning, J Money.
the only that is redeemable at the moment is Ledger Black
Good
on
morning,
Black
Jaggy.
limited edition, and I also put the link for Stacks if people are interested in security. So
So you
that's
came to chill. Shit.
thanks.
Thanks, Sammy. Thanks.
All right.
I appreciate you taking care of the people in the space. I love New York. How's your Friday?
Static.
Good,
Static.
GMGAGN, everybody.
GM.
TGIF. Happy
TGIF.
Friday.
Happy Friday.
I
love
had
New
to come
York.
up here because we were talking about GMs, and I'm a big believer in the GMs. And I just wanted
Yes,
to
I am
add
too.
that I think
Cabana.
that the reason why
Yeah.
we love GMs, because I think a lot of us here are artists, founders, and builders, and like we're multitasking so much, that I'd rather say, I want you to know that I care about you, and if I could say it to you in a very short, fast way so I could get on with my day, like I'd rather GM like 100 people in 1 minute, right? Like I go super fast, like gym, and just like that's like part of my routine. Like I have to check that off of my to-do list. And not only do I do the GM on the Twitter, but then I gotta go to the Discord, say hi to all my Discord server neighbors, and GM.
I don't do that on Discord.
I gotta tell you, Metaroot, we appreciate you, like, because like it's very hard to engage, but they're like, you do say good morning every morning in Discord. Like I try my best. It is hard because I'm a founder builder, and it's like, holy shit, like this is but it's something that I feel is super crucial. Like it's silly, right? But it is part of my work. Like GMing people is part of my work routine, and yeah. I just want to see, if anybody felt the same way. And even like one time I did a GM and somebody's like, GM, I just bought your dog. And I was like, I couldn't believe, you know what I'm saying? So, you can make sales through GMing as well, guys. Because, you say GM to the right person at the right time. That's all it takes is being at the right place at the right time to make a sale sometimes. And someone's ready to buy, so GM everybody. Thank you.
It has never been proven.
GM. I was always a GM actually. I always loved the culture.
These are rare microphone dolls. So those are microphone dolls.
Yes, that's because on LinkedIn, right? On LinkedIn, people be like, "Hi, Ruth, how are you?" And then I'm like,
not my flavor, but all right.
For me, and it's like, great, how are you? I'm like, oh, this is good.
Dolls, what is the utility?
It does all the, so it's kind of interesting because it's like, is this authentic? Is this real relationships on LinkedIn? Because yeah, so it's very interesting.
I have been building behind the scenes. The collection is coming.
Hey, good morning, Ruth.
Finalize the legal process on the metaverse. So they're doing a metaverse school.
I'm in Jersey.
There's someone that so they're building inside the metaverse.
Go get your sausage.
Yeah, I was in New York. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks
clear
ago
link.
I was in New York. But yeah,
Sends
I'm
me
in
to
Jersey.
I mean, come on. How do you?
I go back home Saturday or Sunday.
That's the link.
You
I don't like link trees, if I am honest. I may end up having to use one, but this is why I don't like it, because people love to put like 1,000 links in there, and then you find yourself like, where is the website? New single polish on you. Buy us a bagel. Where's the website? On Instagram, on Twitter. Where's the website? For Speak Out NFT.
I got you.
Limited edition.
Can I say, Ruth, that you've got an amazing New York accent?
So this is
I love it.
what. This is
Thank you.
OpenSea.
Yeah, some people say like, oh, you sound like Marissa Tomei.
Where's the website? I just want to know who you.
That's it. Jesus,
What's your
I'm
project
really
about?
on it as well. Yeah, absolutely.
Why you make it so hard? That's another link tree.
Okay, I have to say.
That's another. In construction, Speak Out NFT. That takes me to another link. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get frustrated. I didn't want to get that vibe. Oh, come on, man.
I think, what did he say? He said, instead of he said, I'll give
I
you
made a
back,
tweet with you,
Mark,
sir.
really
Oh, thank you, man. Let me check that out. I'll check that out. I love.
Owl.
Oh yeah, we mess up a lot of work.
People
We make them better by just
wants
saying
to
like
support us. Let me see if I can find
everything with owl in it.
I'll do it. Don't. I'll do it.
Tag.
I'm bullish on that. And there's an app called the Owl app, which is really cool. They have this way where you can monetize, where you set up your profile, and you could go on there, Dom, and on the Owl app, and it's still
your
in
name
it's
Andy
very
also on
early
Twitter?
still, that mobile app, and you could dominate that with your brand for sure.
Could you send it over to me? Like, could you DM me?
My notifications for some reason.
Much appreciated. Junior, do you have who's next?
Yeah, I sure do. So we got TC
as well.
Then
but
Alan,
thank you, Eddie, for the
then
tag. As soon as I find it,
GMTC.
as soon as I come across it, I will be for sure
I jumped up
replying?
ages ago when Chewy was
Do
talking
it, that's
about
for sure.
coming up in
For now,
spaces
we go back to here.
connecting through
And we'll continue to
talking,
wish a good morning to our good friends.
is
Mandy,
really powerful,
good morning, Mandy.
actually, and I'm not very good at doing it. And when he said it, I was like, I need to put my big girl pants on and jump up on stage again. I tend to wait until I'm asked. I don't know why. I think it's because it's more like a challenge. When someone asks me to come up and say hi, I'm like, right, okay. But also, it's about having a, in quotes, safe space to do it. We know there are a lot of big spaces here. A lot of people with a lot of opinions, and it takes a certain amount of courage, but
trend lines. I get what you're saying. Yeah,
just something to put your hand up and just come and say hi.
I don't know if it is a trend line or
I may have
an
spoken
indicator you
to
got
a
going on
few
here.
people in this space before, but yeah, I don't come up as often as I should. So when Chewy mentioned that, I was like, right, I'm going to put my hand up.
Drawing that line for you automatically.
In terms of GMs,
but I see what you mean.
I mean, I've only been here since January. It's an old account, which I never did anything with, and then I came on January with like.
We're not going to do what we did
about
here.
20 followers or something from 2011 or something like that.
Maybe
and it's just building those relationships, and a lot of that has been through the GMs. Surprisingly, when a GM converts into DMs, that sounds really corny, doesn't it?
Prior to the
that's what's happened.
I just don't see that.
I now have friends in the DMs, and we look out for each other. Got to know each other, what they're working on, and come and check out this space. And, yeah, it's kind of been fairly organic.
But yeah, I see where you're. I see exactly how you're coming to that conclusion. It's actually a beautiful trend line. Looking up here, it looks like a beautiful trend line out of the whole cycle, which now in the last bull cycle we were not able to break through that line on the last cycle. We may not be able to break through the line, but we're going to come back and test it. And
Chewy
to test it, we have to break.
Something in my brain just went.
And to test it, we have to break all-time high again. You know what I mean? Like if you look at this line. Yeah, it kind of sucks because you wanted to break above. And if we break above, now we're maybe in super cycle territory. But, when you see that the previous cycle was not capable of breaking above the line, it makes you wonder. So I see why you have that question in the back of your mind, sir. Very legit and valid question, I must add. But nonetheless, whether that place, it's not about not having another all-time high. I don't see a scenario in which that doesn't play because of the halvening. What we may have to do is come and retest this line from the bottom again somewhere around here. Maybe we don't even get to the line again. Maybe this line is moving so, maybe we may get stopped around here, right? Maybe at this, let's look at this 300K level. If you remember earlier in the stream when I was drawing the lines, maybe we get stopped here. We don't even get close back to that line. That's a possibility as well, right? But we will definitely, in my humble personal opinion, very personal opinion, guys, yes, we will break all-time high again because the fact that the halvening reduces the emission rates and forces the miners to reprice their operations, cost of electricity versus value of Bitcoin type dynamic. I hope I'm explaining myself correctly.
It offers them a chance to come up as well. So it was really fantastic. So.
Yeah, thanks, Chewy. And for me personally, I am severe to profoundly deaf, so I can participate, but I need to have what I've got hanging around my neck and connected to my aids and various other things. And a lot of people may not realise, but Spaces used to have captions. And then someone messed that up, and they don't anymore. So
they took those away.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Yeah, if you click
Yeah, I
the
didn't even
three,
realize it.
if you click the
Need
three
more coffee.
dots up the top, there used to be an option there, show captions. So that's gone. I'm building a deaf community, so I'm well aware that, you know, my community, my audience are not in spaces. But I still need to network. I still want to get to know everybody. I still want to expose myself to
We're going to be ending the
opinions and
show in about
projects.
10 minutes, guys. We're going to be ending the show in about 10 minutes. We're going to continue to wish some more GMs, and then that will be 7:50 my time. I'm gonna come back live at the top of the hour. This stream will now be a 15 to 20 minute stream, very short stream, which is only to deliver our Web3 morning motivation message. Is a very special show that we have every morning that is geared towards motivating and inspiring everybody in Web3, and also looking to attract others and motivate them and inspire them to build in Web3 if they are not yet here on this space. So we expect and we hope that every single one of you, whether you're on Kick, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on YouTube or on Twitter, I hope that every single one of you guys join us in our Web3 morning motivation message. But for the next 10 minutes, let's keep giving some shout outs to our friends on Twitter. Good morning, Crypto Prince.
Prefer to be on.
Have an
but in
amazing
terms of
morning, sir.
Web3, I think, you know, I think we're all aware that the main action is over on Twitter right now. Now that may change in the future, who knows? But yeah, that's why I'm here. And it's lovely to chat to you all. Thank you very much.
Hey, TC, appreciate you coming up. It's so good to have you up here, honestly. Please keep coming back up.
I am right.
You know, that's what we're here for. We love listening. So thank you.
Don't leave us alone.
Yeah, don't leave us alone with each other.
Who is up? Xensi, right? Xensi is up next.
Maybe it's me, but I just have a really short thing to say. We were talking about the blue check mark, and another thing that it now matters for, since like 2 days ago, is comment display. Like you first see, there's an Elon tweet I dropped down in the comments. Like first you see people you follow, and then verified people, and all the peasants are down below there. And yeah, that's all I had to mention. Also, another thing, everyone's talking about owls here, and it seems awesome. Thank you for promoting your community so well. I'm going to go check them out.
Much appreciated.
Hoot hoot to the moon. Yeah.
Exactly, man. Oh shit, too. We still have to, we still have to have that conversation about owls with you. My bad,
100%, man. No worries. No, it's okay. We've been ultra busy, and I can see how busy you are in the background as well. So, no worries at all.
Hectic couple of days. Let's go to Junior.
Good morning, Racky. Good
so you had Astro, Alan, and Daniel.
The Arian Finance.
Okay.
Sure, Nick. After that,
Astro.
Hey, what's up, guys? So I just wanted to get your advice as well on the topic of GMs, because I've always been a huge GM maxi. I know all the benefits from it, like getting to know people, connecting with everyone, opportunity for organical growth. But recently, with something that changed on Twitter, I've been getting search suggestions bans all the time. So I went off Twitter for a couple of days. The ban was gone. I came back, tried to change the strategy by only liking the GMs on my page and then GMing back on people's page. But still, the ban came back again. I went off for 3 days. It was gone for a couple of days. I just came back today. I only posted like maybe 20 tweets, like 20 replies, and search suggestions banned again. So now I'm really contemplating on whether or not to stop GMing, or even with the search suggestion ban now, should I continue or take a couple of days off again? I would really like to know what you guys
I don't know how
do.
to mention your name. This is my best effort.
I just tweet and I just go about my day.
Of anything, by the way.
it's a
Trying
search
to understand
suggestion
how the
ban, right?
pronunciation
So
and-
what that means
I
is,
have an accent,
people
so
who are
for
going
me,
to search for
pronouncing
you,
some of these words is so bad.
they're gonna have a hard time, popping
So I
up.
apologize
But
in advance if I
again, y'all, this is
give
just
you a
my
shout out, but I
experience.
completely
This is just me.
butcher
So
your name. I
I
am
personally
a
don't
name
care.
butcherer.
If you gotta,
Good
search
morning,
for my
Eddie.
name or something, then that means I'm guessing it's like you're not following me or something. So, but honestly, it's just, I don't
Yoga over
care.
there?
Yeah, you're just nothing
Doing
you can
yoga
do.
without the
Just
mat?
let it go. You could take your break if you want. But yeah, I just keep on going about my day.
Man,
Good morning,
I've
Paula.
said this, a few minutes ago. Like, I do really believe that most of the relationships in this space are built in
Good
spaces.
morning, Caro.
And shadow
If
ban,
you
be like
didn't
being
check
shadow
Caro's
banned will
shows
not,
last night, I
will not do
highly
any harm
advise you
for
do
your
so if you
visibility
speak
on spaces.
Spanish.
So just
Her
keep on
show
showing
right
up on
here,
spaces.
Caro,
Don't be
her
afraid
show
to
is the only
request to speak, and
Spanish
everything is
show
gonna be
I
okay.
show up is the only place you will hear me
So,
speak Spanish,
I
and you
mean,
will hear
because
me click
I
it
used to GM a
in
lot,
Spanish.
but my Twitter game
So every
and
Thursday
every
night
single
at
opportunity that I got basically in Web3
7:30
literally changed when I
p.m.
started
Central
going
Standard,
to spaces
8:30
like
p.m.
frequently.
Eastern Standard.
It took me 2 weeks and so
Join the
many
Caro
new doors
show, and
opened,
you will
so many
see
new
your
opportunities.
boy
Like
Degen
I met
as a
Chillpill, and right
host
now we
there
work together,
in
through
Spanish,
spaces,
and
just being
everything
there
is
every
it's a
day,
Spanish
communicating with
speaking
him,
show.
and
So make sure you
enjoying my
guys check it
time
out.
with the
Last
community.
night we had a
So,
blast. We had a
I
blast.
think that
The
spaces is
value
the meta.
she brings to the
It's
table
been
is
the meta for quite
unparalleled.
some
It's
time already.
second to none. We were speaking
And
yesterday about
everything
some
else is good,
amazing
but
tools.
it's rather,
She also gives you a PO-up
it's a
every time you
spice
go to the show. If you
than the
come to
main meal
our
itself.
Spanish shows, you will receive a
Yeah,
PO-up
the thing for me,
for
for
just
example, is that
coming on
what I've
live. So
noticed
make
is
sure
that
you
because of the search
check it
suggestion
out.
ban, the reach on the other
But we were
tweets
speaking about
was
all
way
these
less.
tools
So,
yesterday,
but yeah, I think you're right.
and
By
we
showing up
had a
to spaces, and
blast.
that's what I
That's
want to
all
try
I
to
can
do
say. We
more
had
as
a
well.
blast.
Because once again, like for many of us, I
Good
think English is not
morning,
my first language.
Gold
But
One.
yeah, the only way to get comfortable at it is by showing up and showing up to spaces.
Good
Oh, I'm not a
morning,
native
Meta
speaker as well,
or
man.
Mata
I
de la
talk like
Mata.
shit,
De
and
la Mata Web
I still have a lot of fun.
Good morning, Mata.
Like language is definitely not a setback, especially if you find the right community. No one gives a fuck, and I even believe that people can vibe with you more, just because
Good morning, Black
sometimes
Mamba.
a lot of funny stuff happen
Keep it up,
because
keep it up.
English is
This
not
guy
your native
shows up
language.
every
So
single day,
just
non-stop.
man, instead
True
of being
grinder.
ashamed of it,
Good morning,
embrace it, man.
Sonta. This is an AI image. Pretty cool.
Accents, and in general, when you see that
It
there's
looks
so
like
many
he's
different
coming out with some
accents
value.
on the space,
He's
when you
coming out with
cannot see
some
the
value
spaces
later.
behind the PFPs, it just shows how diverse the space is. And to me,
morning,
it's
Yagi.
still crazy. Like I know
we
that
show up
Junior is
daily,
sitting on a porch
every
somewhere
single day.
in Jersey, and we're literally hanging out here like we're best buddies, and I can literally feel like I'm sitting on the same porch next to him, despite all of the time zone differences and location differences. But this is why it's beautiful.
Good morning,
So,
Stark.
Yeah, Dom, I don't think you'd want to be sitting on a porch with me
Great
because I'm
builder.
freezing my
Right
butt
here.
off.
We're always
Like I am at my, I
speaking on
can't even
spaces,
feel my
always
fingers.
coming
I
out
had to
with
go add,
amazing
I
value.
had to go put on another pair of socks right now. So,
Good
yeah, I
morning,
don't think you would like to be here.
Brannies.
But if you was here,
Brannies? That's
man,
the right way to
we
say
would
it.
be holding
Brannies.
each other. We would be cuddling because it's cold.
Nonetheless, good morning.
I mean, I love you, man. So I'm down to hug. I have no problems with hugging everyone. So much love. And I don't think it would be colder than Lithuania whatsoever. So I think I'd be fine. Let's go to Alan.
Do a couple things here, guys.
Yo, all right. So first of all, I posted up top where I'm sitting at whenever I'm listening to these spaces, and I have to get up to come outside every single time I speak. So whenever you guys say the lineup, and I'm like in the lineup, I know when I can get up and come outside. And Junior said I was next like 3 people ago, Dom. So I was standing out here with my hand in my pocket, pocket pulled up.
Give me a break, man. Give me a break.
All right. Anyways, I have
called
two
out.
things I
They
want to
do
ask.
say that
One was
I've been
I'm
on
like
that stage with my
extremely
hand up
responsible with my crypto. I've got it
for
spread out all over the
45
place, and I
minutes
do
just
not have a
waiting,
ledger.
sometimes on chill
If I
to
was the
finish a
first time
monologue
doing
or
this, I know there's like a bunch of them. There's like these cool card ones now that you can have, and I don't know.
Good
I don't know the
morning,
difference between all of them.
Il-
Set me up. Which one's the
Lodi?
best one
I
that you
love
guys know of with as far as like NFTs
love
and
it.
multi-chain? Because I don't really fuck with Ethereum as much as I do
I
like
love
Binance
it.
Smart Chain
I
and
love it.
Chronos, and I'm all over the place.
Good morning.
Should we take the mic?
Tommy, 2 clubs. So I think that Tommy has 2 clubs, guys. I don't know.
I was
get a
in the
feeling.
middle of
Something
something.
tells
I'm
me
so
that
sorry.
Tommy has 2 clubs.
I had to quickly
Or,
put on my
I don't-
headphones as well because I had to make a dash to the little boys' room, and then I just got back, so I just heard my name Chewy being mentioned.
Okay.
What was the
Good
question?
morning. All right, guys, I'm going to end it here.
I
It's
am an
7:15,
irresponsible
10
prick
minutes
that has
still.
all of
I'm
my
going to
NFTs and
finishing the
cryptocurrencies
live.
in
I'm
like,
gonna finish
I don't know,
up with a
16 hot
song,
wallets
something
spread out.
that
I want
hopefully you
to get it
guys
all onto a single, probably a ledger or
I will
something,
be seeing you
some kind of a
guys
hardware
in
wallet. Which one would you
10
recommend?
minutes. In 10 minutes, I want to see you guys right here. Back for our Web3 morning motivation show. But until then, let's go to town with this amazing song.
I'm thinking about all the top signals that we saw. The Sox Wag Me song FTX at Super Bowl. Told myself pretend I do not see. Felt like it was forever up only. Maybe it's different this time, oh now I remember. Guess we got addicted to euphoric pumps and madness. Like 100 X's in a year is just the norm. 6-figure profile pictures just to flex. Buying JPEGs, never having sex. The buying stop at girls are still not coming over. But you didn't have to run so hard. Dumped for months without so much as a relief, bounced nothing. We wrote it down and down some more. Now it's time to sell the bottom and I feel so rough. You didn't have to drop so low. Liquidated all my friends and we cope with each other. Capitulated, yes I sold. Now you're just a Ponzi that I used to hold.
Now I'm thinking about all the friends you told me you had. To quantities who always quoting them like they were gods. But they didn't even know you, sir. Exit liquidity is all you were. I told you that you should have sold. Now I'm leaving you there crying about a Ponzi that you used to hold.
But you didn't have to run so hard. Dumped for months without so much as a relief, bounced nothing. We wrote it down and down some more. Now it's time to sell the bottom and I feel so rough. You didn't have to drop so low. Liquidated all my friends and we cope with each other. Capitulated, yes I sold. Now you're just a Ponzi that I used to hold. Just a Ponzi I used to hold. Just a Ponzi. Now you're just a Ponzi that I used to hold. Just a Ponzi I used to hold. Just a Ponzi. Now you're just a Ponzi that I used to hold. I used to hold. That I used to hold. I used to hold. Just a Ponzi.
Lil Bubble, let me ride that rock.